Adam would wake up, and as he woke up, he looked around. He felt like crap. Did the angels leave him here? He couldn't believe it. He couldn't remember much. He was fighting Charlie, and it seemed like he lost to Lucifer. Then he felt a sharp pain, and he passed out. Oh well, it couldn't be much. But as Adam was walking around, he looked down and see a puddle. It was of his face. His new outfit was pure red, as he came back as a sinner. Adam couldn't believe it, as he would start to yell obscenities at the sky. As Adam would be surprised, he didn't know what to do now. His entire life was about destroying sinners, but he couldn't stay here. It wasn't safe. Sure, he can take down any sinner here, but if enough of them gang up on him, he didn't know what could happen. And he remembered what happened. Nifty, an insignificant demon, took him out. If an insignificant sinner like her can defeat him, then any sinner can defeat him, if they have the right tools. And who knows how many have angelic weapons like him. He would keep a low profile and hide in the shadows as he waited, not really knowing what to do, until he came up with an idea. As suddenly, Charlie would get a knock on the door. As she opened it, she saw Adam, but Adam was a sinner. She fell to the floor and got back up. What do you want? As Alistair would get ready to fight, so would Vaggie. As the rest of the hotel looked at him, Adam would laugh and say, anyone's allowed, right, for redemption? I was already in heaven before, so why can't I go there again? I want to be redeemed. I'm sure you can just let me stay here, then talk to them about it, and they'll just let me back up anyway. But it'll be good for business, so why not? Vaggie would say, there's no way we're going to help him get back into heaven after what he did. Charlie said, Vaggie, it's our mission to help sinners, even if we don't like them. Would say, awesome, glad you're letting me stay. As he would walk up on the couch and put his feet on the table. As then Angel would say, do we forget what he did to Serpentis? What he tried to do to all of us? What he's been doing to us for so long? And we're just going to let him stay here? Charlie would say, we don't really have a choice. I mean, we could kick him out, but he'll just cause havoc. It's better to keep an eye on him here. Alistair says, I agree. I think that's a good idea. As everyone was shocked that Alistair agreed, Charlie would say, really? Yeah, because if he messes up, I get to have a rematch. As Alistair would walk over to Adam, he would look at him with black eyes and say, you know, I think our rematch will be more interesting than the first time. Don't you agree? Adam would say, do you really want to go? Psh, all right, it's your funeral. As then Charlie said, guys, stop it. As Charlie would have to keep Alistair and Adam separated. As the day would be exhausting, Adam wouldn't take redemption seriously. He would just lay around lazily. In his mind, the hotel would just keep him safe until heaven decides to let him in again. And he kept demanding that Charlie has a meeting with heaven. He was getting on everyone's nerves, and this would go on for a few days until Emily came down. As Emily opened the door, she said, oh my god, I'm so excited. Adam said, yeah, I'm excited to get out of here too. I guess they sent you a note by now. As suddenly, Emily would say, Adam, you're alive? Wait, if you didn't know I was here, why would you? Suddenly, Serpentis would come in, and Adam said, you gotta be S-ing me. The guy who I destroyed is back here? That's right. As Charlie would hug Serpentis, and Adam would just look extremely mad. As he said, all right, let's go. Emily would say, you're a sinner now. I can't bring you up to heaven. Are you crazy? But I'm the first man on earth. I'm Adam, and I led the exorcist. You can't just... I'll talk to Sarah, but I doubt she'll let you up. Anyway, I want to make a deal about helping you redeem people. As Charlie said, that's a great idea. As they started to talk, Adam would get pissed and storm off to his room and lay down. Adam was furious. He couldn't believe this. He wasn't going to be allowed back into heaven. As he screamed and even cried a little, Adam would just lay there. He felt so defeated. What was he supposed to do now? I guess he could leave the hotel, but what's the point? As he just continued to lay there, suddenly Vaggie would open the door and say, we need to talk, Adam. Adam would say, what do you want? As he sighed, you do realize that Serpentis was redeemed. We're going to talk to heaven. That means you can get redeemed too, but it's going to take work. If you want back into heaven, you're going to have to change for the better. Adam would look at her, and Vaggie was expecting him to say no, expecting him to yell, but they just said, all right, I'll try. Vaggie would say, I'm proud of you. No, it's not so bad down here. Maybe you'll even like it. Vaggie walked down. As Adam would cry and say, hell is forever, burning in a pot, hell is forever. As then,
He then realized Sir Princess went to heaven, so it's not forever. He was wrong, and now this is his punishment, as he's stuck here. As a few days would pass, Adam wouldn't even eat. He would just lay in bed all day until finally he walked downstairs. As Charlie said, "Hey Adam, I could tell you haven't been feeling your best, but if you want to get redeemed, you have to better yourself. And the sooner we start, the better." Adam would say, "All right, what do you want me to do?"
Charlie would say, "Well, the first step is apologizing. Now, apologize like you mean it. You have to a lot of people to say sorry to. But let's just start with the people at the hotel." Adam really didn't want to apologize, but he had to, as he sighed and decided to swallow his pride. As Angel was at the bar, Adam would walk up to him and says, "I got something to tell you." "Oh, is it the big bad Adam?" Finally coming on to little old Angel. Adam said, "No, I'm sorry," he would say, mumbling. "I'm sorry." Angel would say, "What was that?" As he screamed, "I'm sorry, please forgive me." As Charlie said, "Okay, that's not the best apology. Explain why you're sorry."
But then think about it. Say, "I'm sorry because I'm sorry because destroying sinners is wrong. And I hope you would forgive me." Angel would say, "You know what? That's honestly a good apology. I wasn't expecting that much for you." As suddenly Angel and Adam would shake hands. As Charlie said, "Oh, you did it, you did it, you did it!" Eee! Adam would say, "Yeah, I did it." As then he would sigh. Adam was extremely annoyed from all of this, as he couldn't believe he was doing this, but he was actually starting to do better. And each day, his redemption actually acted a little better. Every day, it seemed like he was getting better at getting redeemed, and it seemed like maybe he would be redeemed. However, one day, as he was out on the town, someone would follow him.
As Adam looked behind himself, it was Loot in a disguise. Adam said, "I can know it's you. What do you want?" As Loot said, "Sir, I'm glad to see you. They decided to end the exorcism, and it's a sad state of affairs that you're down here. However, if you give me intel on the hotel, I can lead a secret attack. Some of the exorcists want to get revenge, but it's only a few of them, so we have to do this perfectly. Are you in?" Adam would think about this. He liked Loot, and he liked the exorcism, but he's been making serious progress, and if he messes up, he can't get back into heaven. As in, Loot would say, "Are you in, sir?" He would say, "What about me getting into heaven?" "Sir, after we successfully defeat them, I'll find a way to sneak you in. You can make a deal like Lilith." Adam would then look down and begin to ponder this. Adam couldn't believe this. Adam, well, it's been so long. He's been down here for almost a year at this point. He's made great progress. Was he really gonna throw it all away? As he looked at Loot, he said, "I'm sorry, but no," as he expected her to yell at him, but then suddenly it turned into Lucifer and said, "You passed the test! Wow! Some of us were worried about your loyalty, but after that, there's no doubt." Adam would say, "Wait, you knew about Lilith?" Lucifer would then look at him and say, "I know about more than you think." As Adam gulped, Lucifer had said, "Well, you go home now. You have a bright future ahead of you, Adam, and I think you'll go back to heaven one day." Adam says, "Yeah, but before I do, I feel like here is a home itself. No hard feelings." Lucifer would say, "No hard feelings," as they hugged. Then Lucifer said, "But if you ever try to hurt my daughter again, I will F you up. Not F you up. I had to kind of fix the way I talk." Adam would laugh awkwardly and say, "Noted." As then Adam would walk off and go to the hotel. And Adam, well, this may not be the life he wanted. This may not be the life he had intended. But ever since he ate that apple, he's always been the bad guy. Even in heaven, they respected him, but they didn't really like him. But here, he actually had friends. Maybe he could be liked. Maybe Adam could actually have people who care about him. And that's going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments below. I really enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. It was definitely nice to make. It was definitely interesting to make. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Now, I don't think... Now, a lot of people argue that Adam's going to come back because the pictures came back. But I didn't use any weapon on Sir Pinchas. He just destroyed him himself. And since he was destroyed himself, that's probably why he was brought back to heaven, because he was just reincarnated and he was judged to be good. And we don't know why, because, you know, in the Hazbin universe, no one knows why you go to heaven. You just go to heaven. So, yeah. So, that's probably, like, a big, big reason right there. Also, I don't want Adam to come back. I'll be honest. Like, I've seen a lot of good fan animation and fan theories, and even fan what-ifs by yours truly. But, yeah. I think Adam really served his purpose. And he was a great villain for Season 1, but, like, I feel like I want to give Lute more screen time. I want to give Lilith more screen time. So, like, if I was the creators of Hazbin Hotel, I wouldn't bring Adam back. I think Adam was defeated successfully, and leaving him like that would mark a great change. Also, if he comes back, it would make Lute want revenge less. I mean, I guess she would want revenge for her arm, but, like, that's what you can tell. She was very loyal to Adam, and that was her whole character. She was basically Adam's yes girl. Whenever Adam said something, she was like, yeah, let's do it. That was her whole character. But now that Adam's gone, she's gonna have to find a new character. She's gonna have to find character development and find all this stuff, and she's gonna have to come up with a plan to actually get revenge, as Heaven cancels the Exorcist. However, since the V's were teased, I think the V's will be the main villain, and Lute will slowly build up her forces and become the main villain for Season 3. Of course, that's just my theory, since Season 3 was approved too. But yeah. And do you have any theories about Season 2 or Season 3? Let me know. And also, are you excited to see Lute again? How do you think her character will change? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things that could happen. But no matter what happens, don't forget that I love you, and I hope you had an amazing day today. Peace out.